Hey, it's Ken. Well, it's the day of reckoning with the 76 Petty Charger. I got it completed. The stickers went on fairly well. I will give you some warning that you got to work very slowly. You got to plan it out. They can't be re-wetted like a decal. There's no solvent to loosen them up. So once they're on, they're on. I did manage to get most of the little air bubbles out along the way. It's a pretty large strip of decals, especially for the side here. But anyhow, I wish this kit had, like some other model companies, put a cutaway that you could see what the underside, if you take the skin off, what the roll cage looks like, that type of thing, as a reference to wonder if you're doing it just exactly right. But it is what it is. I don't know if you can put clear coat. I saw the discussion on, I think it was a Facebook site. I don't know if you can put clear coat over stickers, so I didn't. I've ruined a couple kits over the years by putting the wrong clear coat on, and the decals crinkled up. But the other thing is the decals show the number 43 here on the roof to go uh, front sideways, if you will. No, it's supposed to face the driver's side of the car. By 1976, that was definitely the way the hood number. I'm sorry, the roof number was supposed to be oriented. Um, and then, of course, you get into the decals. If you got a steady hand, like thank God I do, the hood pins I painted individually silver on the hood and on the deck, and that went pretty well. Um, and they pulled a fast one on us. If I take the hood off, at the point, let me move it like this. At the point where you are um, assembling the engine, they showed the chrome air filter where I painted the filter sides flat white. Well, from then on in the instructions, they switched to this air filter, which was an alternate part, which they did not tell you to use, but it has a lower profile and the hood fits on a lot better than trying to get that big chrome air filter, which looks more like a stock version under the hood. Um, so that's another thing they kind of slipped by. So, in summary of this kit, I will tell you that it's a good quality kit, very good components. The tires were rubber; they didn't have any seam on them. But the instructions are terrible. Certainly not a kit for beginners. But the box does say age 18 and over. But it's also a matter at age 18, how many models have you built? And they sure had a lot of excess parts, which a beginner, usually it's a bad sign if you got leftover parts. Not with this kit. Um, they were two more sets of wheels. There was a second set of headers. There was another fan belt assembly. Um, head, well, and some other small parts, which I appreciate because my spare part um, box was getting kind of lean. When I've moved twice, I had to get rid of some of the stuff that I had in stock. So that's it. I hope yours comes out as good as mine did. I'm pretty satisfied with this. Again, I didn't have to paint the petty blue, although one of the feedback I got, which I appreciate, there is to me a blue color that this gentleman recommends that is a very close to petty blue. Um, so anyhow, that's about all I can tell you today. I have a couple of exciting projects coming up. Um, the One of my buddies, longtime friends, has asked me to uh, build a kit that his mother-in-law had uh, in the closet for 40 years. And I look forward to getting that in the mail. They asked me to do them a favor and build it for her. I'll be very glad to do that. Uh, Something a little different. I'll keep it as a surprise what it actually is. And I don't know when that's going to get to me. long distance. So in the meantime, I'm moving on. I do have 5 other kits in the queue. I'm thinking about going ahead with the Jimmy Johnson 2006 Monte Carlo SS. I bought it on eBay. I don't know if any of the stores have it, but it looks like a pretty good kit. It'll take quite a bit of painting, and I'm trying to basically build a kit of each of the NASCAR champions uh, cars on a year when they were champions, if I can find it. And and then I have some other things too. I got a CUDA and a 65 Chevy stepside, you name it. Not just all Salvino brothers. I've built kits from Tamiya and Monogram. I really like Revell, AMT, and I have my opinion of all of them. Most of the AMTs tend to be pretty basic, but they produce a nice model. So I hope you found this helpful. If I get any kind words, maybe I'll do this again with one of my next models, the Jimmy Johnson or this special kit that's 40 years old. I'm going to have to see what shape the decals are in and whatever when it arrives. But I'm glad to help somebody out with something like that as a favor. So it's been a pleasure, and hopefully I'll have some more tutorials on the models that I love in the months to come. All right. So I want to thank you, and have a good day. Bye-bye.